Hey folks, good evening. Tonight we've got championship action here on RTC TV4 from West Central High School, Sectional 50, Class A, Pioneer Panthers versus the Covenant Christian Knights. Pioneer coming in with a 13-11 record, and they were able to win a tough one against North White by 11 last night. And then Covenant Christian was able to take out West Central before that game. And actually one thing we saw about last night with Covenant Christian, they were down by like almost 11, 12 points, and they can shoot themselves right back in a ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got a lot of great shooters. One of their shooters has taken over 200 shots, made over 100. He's right at 43% from three-point range. Yeah, that's huge. They're going to have to know where he's at all the time. However, last night we didn't really get to see any sort of pressure on them, so it'll be interesting to see how their shooters handle the pressure from the Llewellyns and McGuire to start the game.
Definitely. One thing with Covenant Christian, they are 21-4 on the season. They've lost a few close games, and then they lost I think it's 26 points to Gary 21st Century, a charter school up there at Gary, Indiana. And that was early in the season, though.
Yes.
But Covenant Christian has some size. They're not huge, but they have good length around the court. One thing that Pioneer does not have, really. But Pioneer has that rotation going right now where they can sub in and out at free will and run 10 to 11 guys in there anytime and be happy with what they do. And hopefully, if you're a Pioneer fan watching tonight, that's what we see. We see Pioneer come out with good intensity and guarding these shooters and Harema and Linz, and are able to get out on them and cause some distraction. We talked about it driving over here. Ezra and Adai Llewellyn are going to be a key part of this game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. The intensity and just the overall spirit of the Llewellyns, you know, they can get the team pumped up. They're just sophomores, but they're already emerging as leaders on the team. And there's, they are just sophomores, but with their experience on the football field as well as with basketball, they're going to be leaders no matter what they do. And, they get after it, and then you throw in McGuire for good measure, who's just everywhere. And that can cause a lot of frustration for teams.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, we got here at 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
And Covenant Christian fans got here about 6:15.
Yes.
And
it is packed.
It is packed for their side. I think they brought the whole town of DeMott plus whatever else is up that way.
Yes.
It's crazy.
A Pioneer, we do travel all right. However, we're kind of last-minute people, so I anticipate some more people coming in. I see them coming through the doors.
Coach Cowley talked about, last night in the post game with Pioneer and how his guys were jacked up a little bit juiced against North White. And he said, you could tell the younger kids that like Ezra and Adai, they were a little bit pumped up, and they said it was, it might have been a big stage, too big of a stage at that time, but hopefully tonight they've got the jitters out and they're ready to come out here and play some good basketball.
Absolutely. Covenant Christian is going to run and gun, very similar to Pioneer's play, and we've seen Pioneer get a little frantic when they get a little pressure on them. So it's going to be imperative that they play their game and not Covenant Christian's game.
Yeah, so we got both teams out here now. Going to have the national anthem. Before we do that, why don't we go ahead and get your Pioneer lineup and the players for the Pioneer Panthers.
Callahan Kinley, I'm number 13. I'm a senior small forward.
I'm Gavin James, number 4, senior power forward.
I'm Dave McGuire, number 11, senior point guard.
I'm Hayden Krintz, number 2, senior shooting guard.
I'm Mason Hayden, number 3, senior small forward.
I'm Dustin Sparks, I'm number 33, and I'm a senior center.
Gage Cribe, number 30, junior, point guard.
I'm Logan Nussbaum, number 10, junior shooting guard.
I'm Jacob Brown, number 35, and I'm a junior forward.
Adai Llewellyn, number 15. I'm a sophomore, and I'm a center.
I'm Ezra Llewellyn, number 5, sophomore, point guard.
I'm Hunter Kleppinger, number 44, sophomore center.
You're watching Panther basketball here on RTC TV4.
Callahan Caleb.
There you just saw the lineup for Pioneer coming out here tonight. Pioneer will be the home team. Covenant Christian Knights will be your away team.
Tonight's championship matchup between the visiting Knights of Covenant Christian. First was with the Knights. Senior number 21, Carson Baker.
Carson Baker, number 21.
Junior number 15, Danny Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Junior number 23, Cade Wallstra.
Cade Wallstra, number 23.
Junior number 24, Gavin Harriman.
Gavin Harriman. He is their sharpshooter.
12, Ben Lenz.
Along with Ben Lenz. The Pioneer Panther starters. Adai Llewellyn, the sophomore.
The senior number 11, David McGuire.
Damon McGuire, number 11, the senior guard. Hayden Krentz, the senior.
The senior number 4,
Gavin
Gavin James.
James.
And the sophomore number 5, Ezra Adai.
And Ezra Llewellyn. They gave him Ezra's name and Adai's name, the public address announcer. Austin Cowley, the head coach. Coaching for the Covenant Christian Knights is John Harriman. So 21-4, 13-11. Covenant Christian coming from DeMott, Indiana. Pioneer, of course, Royal Center, Indiana. And you can see the size difference right there if you look out there.
Yeah.
But hey,
that's what we've been dealing with all season. So.
Yep.
However, you know, these kids Pioneers got some hops too.
Yeah. So we're ready to get this underway. Jumping, there'll be number 23, Cade Wallstra against Adai Llewellyn. Throw it, and it'll be taken there by Harriman. Lenz will fire the first three on the way. No good. Rebounded. Nice job and nice put back there by Wallstra.
That's something we saw yesterday. They have to be able to put a body on Covenant Christian and get those rebounds.
Krentz with it. It's back to McGuire, and he'll pull it back out. To James, back to Adai. Back to McGuire on the way. Good! David McGuire gets it started with a triple for Pioneer. And here's the pressure of Pioneer. They go over the top, and that's a turnover on Covenant Christian. This is what we talked about. We never did really see against West Central how Covenant Christian handles the pressure.
Yes.
And already a turnover. But Covenant Christian kind of put in a little 1-2-2 half-court trap. Gavin James will get it back to McGuire. And that's who you wanted in the hands of most of the time here during the offense.
Yeah, and I was able to catch a little bit of the Culver Covenant Christian game, and it looks like they'll switch defenses very freely throughout the game.
Adai, back to McGuire. Thought about it. He'll fire the triple. Got it! David McGuire, 2 for 2 from downtown.
That's what we need is a quick start.
It is.
Love it.
This one over the top. Nice move there. And that's Wallstra working his way in there. Or Baltimore, excuse me. Danny Baltimore. 6-4. Panthers up. Here's 6:20 left in the first quarter. McGuire. Krentz will shoot the three on the way. That one's off the mark. Adai Llewellyn up and high for it. Gavin James jumper, no good. Adai Llewellyn tips it out. Ezra will come up with it. And a jump ball, and it should be Pioneer's ball, I believe. Good hustle there by Ezra and Adai both, keeping that thing alive for Pioneer. Boy, Adai went up. Man, he got up there, didn't he?
What he lacks in size, he makes up for it with his jumping ability.
McGuire thought about pulling the trigger again. And Adai Llewellyn over to Ezra, and that's going to be tipped out and stay with Pioneer.
I like that Pioneer's being patient, though, and working it around and not pulling up silly shots like we saw a little bit last night.
I mean, they're looking fairly comfortable, really.
Yes.
Gavin, McGuire, he thought about yanking another one. This time he just goes right to the hole, swatted away. But Adai Llewellyn gets hammered on the offensive rebound. He's got 3 of them already. Adai Llewellyn playing tough tonight already. Well, McGuire thought he had a free range to the hoop.
Yeah, he sure did.
Got a block back off the glass.
That's going to be a tough shot.
And Adai Llewellyn a little hard on that first free throw. This time he'll get nothing but net for that one. Lynn's with it, the 6'4" junior. Splits the double team there. Makes the pass and they connect. Baltimore puts it in. Adai Llewellyn just needs to hold on to it, be safe. Gives to Ezra. Ezra back out to Adai. Adai will fire up a 3. Got it! Wow! Yes. Adai Llewellyn coming to play tonight. This ball. And the shot by Lenz. He gets fouled. Coach Cowley's wanting to know how. So Lenz will go shoot 2. Lenz drills it, and here comes the Pioneer change. Callahan Kinley, Mason Hayden, Gage Kripe, Logan Nussbaum, and Jacob Brown. Get these guys a breather, get them back in there and play that defense again.
They did their job for the first couple of minutes.
Got the lead. That ball on the way is good. So Kripe will run the point. Dribbles in. A handoff to Nussbaum, back to Kinley. Kinley thought about it, hands off to Nussbaum, and there needs to be a little bit more spacing.
Yes.
They're kind of dribbling right to each other. Gage Kripe, spinning, looking, kicks it over to James. James thought about it. Or excuse me, Hayden. Kripe. That length is going to cause some trouble.
They've got to have the crisp passes.
Gage Kripe saves it, but goes back out to Lenz. Lenz thought about shooting it. Up and in there. And Cade Walster scores and ties it up 10-10. Mason Hayden back out to Kinley. Those long arms are going to cause some trouble for Pioneer, I think, if you don't get the shot off quick. Kripe, they're going to call a foul, reach in there by Baltimore. .404, 10-10 here at West Central. Sectional 50 championship here on RTC TV4. They lob over the top to Brown. He turns, spins back around with that left, and can't get it to drop in. Walster with the rebound. Lenz will shoot it. That's short, rebounded by Kripe. Kripe off and running. He'll pull it back out, gives to Kinley. Kinley on the way, off the mark, rebound. Mason Hayden thought he had it. Harriman with it. There's that 2-3 zone by Pioneer. Lenz has to shoot it and somehow gets it to go. Kripe trying to find somebody open. Goes to Kinley. Kinley will fire another 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Harriman. And Kinley reaches in with the foul. Callahan Kinley is not afraid of contact.
No, he's not.
He's a football player, remember. Lenz, jumper, got it to go, three-pointer. Christian up 15-10 now in Pioneer. Mason Hayden, he'll drive in, kick it over to Kinley. Kinley to Nussbaum. Nussbaum will work his way in, throws it up, can't get it to go. Just a tough shot to attempt even. Harriman will slow things down, and here comes Pioneer's switch. The next dead ball. Brown knocks that one away. Baltimore gets it stolen away there by Nussbaum. Good quick hands by Logan Nussbaum. Kinley crossing center court. He looks to drive, goes up, and got it to roll. Callahan Kinley goes right at him. I like to see that. Over the top, Baker with a three in the corner. Rattles around, no good. Kripe gets it, and he gets landed on by Baker. So here comes the Pioneer change after they get the foul called in. (15-12). Covenant Christian up here by 3 with 1:55 left here in the quarter. McGuire with that stutter step, nearly double dribble. Probably was a double dribble.
Definitely got a little bit of a gift there.
Yeah. Krentz trying to beat his man to the basket. Kick it out to James. James thought about it to Krentz. Krentz goes underneath to Adai Llewellyn, back inside to James, swings it over the top to Krentz. Krentz on the way, till that was off, and Ezra Adai goes up for it. Kicks it back out to McGuire. They're going to call travel on McGuire. Yep, he took just a little stutter there. The thing about Pioneer, they're throwing it over the top, and wow, that was a travel too, and no call there though. He took 3 steps to get to that left side of the basket. McGuire dribbles in, kicks it to Krentz. Krentz spinning, back to Adai. Adai will pull up in the lane off the mark, tipped around. Lenz with it. That's another walk not called. Lenz thought about the 3. That ball's tipped away by Adai Llewellyn. Back, Baltimore. Baker with it, top of the key. Hands off to Harriman. Over to Lenz. Ezra Llewellyn guarding Baker. To Harriman. Baltimore. And there's a foul on Pioneer. Cade Walster will go to the line for 2. Well, they did such a good job on defense, and then they let that little pass slip in there, got baseline, and found somebody cutting. 2.3 left here in the quarter. And that will find the bottom as it rattles around. Llewellyn will fire up the 3, just off the mark at the buzzer, 19-12. Covenant Christian up. We'll take a break and be back on the second quarter after this on RTC TV4.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com.
Now, back here on RTC TV4, Pioneer versus Covenant Christian here at West Central, 19-12 going into the second quarter. Also on the docket tonight on RTC TV4, we've got a full lineup of championship Saturday night. We've got at Oak Hill, Wabash and Manchester playing for the sectional championship and all Wabash County sectional championship. At Winnemac, you got Marquette Catholic and North Judson Blue Jays. Triton, you got Argus and Triton playing for the championship. And of course here at West Central, Pioneer and Covenant Christian. So I'd like to thank everybody tuning in tonight, enjoying the broadcast all season long if you have as well. Pioneers went with that, we'll call it the offensive lineup, I guess, but they didn't, like you said, they didn't do a whole lot offensively. Nice job there.
That was great defense, though.
Yep.
Kinley comes up with it.
Well, Mason Hayden sealed off the baseline, and then Kinley came up with it. Boy, Nussbaum was nothing more than to put up a 3, I think.
We need Nussbaum to get a couple for us.
We need him to get a couple, but we also need him to be smart.
Yes. That was just...
That was a
silly pass.
So Kripe on Harima. And there's a charge. Good call. Brown did a good job of getting down on the block and taking that charge. They do a good job of that little pick and roll.
Yeah, they do.
Finding the man. Kripe. Floater in the lane, no good. And Kripe gets his own rebound. He'll kick it back out. Nope. Stolen away. Pioneer just needs to settle down with this lineup. They are struggling a little bit. Just got word that North Judson's up on Marquette Catholic 25-23 here at half. And that's a shot there by Baltimore. And Pioneer better get it together here real quick. We're doing a lot of dribbling and not moving the ball.
Yeah, agreed.
It's what it looked, I mean, really, we are dribbling all over. And then they double team down there. Kinley gets it blocked away. We got to be tough. We have got to be tough, and we're not being tough right now. Now we got Damon McGuire into the lineup for Kripe. McGuire, more of the floor general out there.
Yes, kind of can get things going.
Kinley kicks it over to Brown. Brown steps back now, go to the line. He gets fouled. Nice job by Jacob Brown taking it to the hole. So he'll go to the line for a couple. We've been in a drought. We haven't scored all quarter. And the first quarter, we didn't score the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Exactly.
And Brown misses his first. Gets a second. Lenz is open for 3 on the way, no good. It's a battle, nearly stolen away. Harima flipped up, off the mark. Mason Hayden, good job of keeping his body right there. Kinley gets it up court. He's going to the left. Up, kicks it over to McGuire for 3 off the way. Baltimore rebound. Well, they're definitely with pulling down the rebounds right now. The Pioneer over the top, Baltima in that corner. Baker. Harriman guarded closely there by Nussbaum. Tipped away, McGuire. Nussbaum will get the steal. Nussbaum draws a foul on Lenz and did a good job.
Yes, he did.
He waited a little bit, waited for him to get positioned, and then put his body into him. I like the job that Nussbaum did. Hopefully he can knock down the free throws here.
Exactly. We're 50% on free throws right now, and that's something we had talked about, that they need to capitalize on the freebies here.
That one on the way, and it's not in.
Touched every part of the rim there.
And that's rare. Nussbaum's a pretty good shooter at the line. So Nussbaum hits this, and Krentz will be in for him. That's good. So Hayden Krentz coming in. You're back to your starting lineup for Pioneer. Lenz with it, guarded by McGuire, and he's just waiting to get in there and pick it off.
He is.
That ball thrown in. Baker with it. McGuire on him, and they're going to call reach in on McGuire, trying to make that steal.
Caught him with the body at the last minute.
Damon's first. Nice job, Gavin James. Moose. And it's a mismatch, that's for sure.
Yes.
James and Hayden Krentz has got popped in the mouth down there in the post. Harriman for three on the way, no good. Adai Llewellyn up high to get it. Krentz getting down court. He'll slow things up, get things set up. Ezra Llewellyn, he looks to go right to the hole, hand off to Adai. Adai stops his dribble, and then he can't find anybody.
Yeah.
Bailed out by Gavin James. Adai Llewellyn. Nice, a cut by McGuire, just a tough pass to make.
Yes.
A timeout for Covenant Christian, up 21-14. We'll take a break, be back after this. RTC TV4.
Community State Bank has maintained a tradition of service since opening our doors in May of 1930. For the past 88 years, we have been committed to building personal relationships in all of the communities we serve. Offering both personal and business accounts, Community State Bank is your local friend and neighbor. Stop by any of our local offices to set up your accounts today. Online at csbnetbank.com.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
The Jim Kitchell Agency would like to wish the Pioneer Panthers best of luck in tonight's contest. Count on Kitchell for all of your farm, home, auto, commercial, or life insurance needs. Available by phone or online at kitchellagency.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on Llewellyn coming up from behind. And we talked about this on the way here too. How are they going to call Ezra Adai with the physical play and the way they get their hands in there? Same with McGuire.
Exactly.
And right now, starting to add up a little bit. The pass underneath the lens, and McGuire goes up trying to block it, so he'll foul Lenz. That's his second, McGuire's. Nothing you could really do.
No.
I mean, you didn't give up the shot at least, but Lenz looks like a pretty good shooter at the line.
Yes, he does. He's got a nice shot.
And there we go.
Yep.
The old announcer jinx. Misses it. Another one on the way. That rattles off. No good. McGuire off to the races. Swings it over to Krentz. Gavin James says, I can fire it up there. No. Harriman with the rebound. And Di Llewellyn right in his hip pocket. Lenz thought about it. He drives in. Up and in. Damon McGuire should have just taken a charge, but a great job by Lenz to kind of go up and under him.
Exactly.
Llewellyn. He'll shoot it. Got it. Somehow.
Yeah.
Boy, Di Llewellyn gets himself in some predicaments, but he's able to somehow get out of it. And there's a wide open Baltimore off the glass. Good. Boy, Pioneer just having trouble getting back. They're just throwing over the top of this zone, of this press. McGuire to the hole, kicks it over to James. James to Krentz. Krentz to a die. Back to Krentz. Little shot fake. Kick it out. And they're going to call that one on the floor as Ezra was trying to find position. Well, Harriman, has he even scored?
He hasn't.
He hasn't scored, but I'm sure we just gave him the reins to do it here. No, short. I'll keep talking.
Right,
I'll just keep talking.
We're going to switch out the Pioneer lineup with Kripe, Brown, Hayden, Kinley, Nussbaum.
Let's see if we can get some offense here this last 2:39. That one's off the mark. Kinley with the rebound.
Need to get a little momentum going into halftime.
Well, we need to stop our dribble drive here.
Exactly.
And look to pass a little bit.
Yes.
Kripe swings it over the top. Hayden will shoot the three on the way.
Got it.
There we go, Mason Hayden. Mason Hayden, one of our favorite, man.
He is.
Well, he helped me out with football this year, so I really like him. He's a good kid anyways, but
he's just played so well throughout the tournament game.
oh, Kinley with the shove, but no call. That shot good there by Wallstra. Cade Wallstra. The handoff to Nussbaum. Boy, they have put a blanket on him, that's for sure.
They sure have.
And Kinley as well. They've got the long arms, and it just really disrupts everything we do. There's Kinley for three. Off the mark. Boy, it looked good, didn't it?
It did.
Harriman swings it over to Lenz. Back to Harriman. Baker. Baltimore. Lenz. The Baker, that 2-3 zone by Pioneer. Baltimore, boy, they find the backside of that thing all the time. Hopefully Coach Cowley can come in at halftime and get something set up here where they don't have to do that. Kick it over, Kinley on a three, no good. You can tell Kinley's flat on his shot.
He is. Well, we noticed when they were warming up, some of them were struggling.
Jake Brown should have taken a charge. Again, he kind of shied away. You've got to take the charge.
I'm not sure if he's a little gun shy from fouling out last night or.
Nussbaum over to Kinley. We're trying to beat people off the dribble, and now they're going to call the double dribble. And we're not a great team of beating people off the dribble, other than McGuire maybe.
That seems to be what their plan has been the entire first half, instead of rotating it around the perimeter and getting a shot that way.
If you watch the way Covenant Christian moves the ball, they don't, they're not dribbling.
They do an awesome job.
And then you've got somebody wide open on the backside every time, it seems like. Pioneer never can get that covered. They bring that 2-3 zone out pretty far.
Baltimore has
there it
10
is.
points already.
Yep. I mean, he's just living on that post, just running back and forth baseline.
Excuse me, he's got 12 points, and it was at the line, and they've all been from that little backdoor cut.
Argus is up 34-27 on Triton at the end of the third. Well, they're missing their free throws.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a help there.
That's long. McKinley with the rebound. Hayden will fire it. Field goal's good.
Yeah.
So at halftime, it's 31-19. So Pioneer just needs to settle down a little bit and relax in there and start over. So we'll take a break on halftime, get our sponsors on here, come back, get the second half underway here on RTC TV4.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible. Summit Contractor Supply is the area's leading supplier of tools, parts, products, and services to commercial and industrial contractors throughout northern Indiana and southern Michigan. Offering Milwaukee Electric Tools, DeWalt Power Tools, Metabo Power Tools, and more, Summit has the blades, bits, fasteners, and anchors to get the job done right. Summit is also a factory-authorized service and repair center. Contact Summit for all of your contractor supply needs. This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout north central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank, online at firstfederalbanking.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer Simply Free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
There's been a lot of talk lately about net neutrality. At RTC, our customers receive the full and open internet and nothing less. We are not the gatekeeper, toll operator, or curator. A free and open internet has been the single biggest driver of innovation over the last generation, and we want that engine of innovation to live on in our customers. If you ever have a question about your internet service, give RTC a call. We are here for you.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
There's been a lot of talk lately about net neutrality. At RTC, our customers receive the full and open internet and nothing less. We are not the gatekeeper, toll operator, or curator. A free and open internet has been the single biggest driver of innovation over the last generation, and we want that engine of innovation to live on in our customers. If you ever have a question about your internet service, give RTC a call. We are here for you. All that smoke can only mean one thing. The Winnemac Corner Deli is cooking up something delicious. Located in the Old Burger Dairy Store, the Winnemac Corner Deli offers everything from daily lunch specials to full-service event catering. Stop in today to try one of our signature creations, like our amazing barbecue nachos or our tantalizing barbecue mac and cheese wrap. Every day is something new, yet familiar. Mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees for any occasion. The Winnemac Corner Deli, smoking good food.
Back here, halftime, Pioneer down 31-19 to the Covenant Christian Knights. And we've been talking about it. Kind of, Covenant Christian at the free throw line, their legs look a little bit tired, but out there, man, they are finding the seams of the press that Pioneer puts on. Baltimore is tearing them up on the baseline. I mean, he's just making a heyday out down there. They've done a great job on Harima. I think he's only had 1 point, has he not?
Harima, no, he missed both of them.
Missed both the free throws, so he hasn't scored tonight, and he's averaging 22, but they're doing a good job of getting in his face and making a little pressure, but man, it's those other guys stepping up.
Yeah, if you're letting Baltimore have wide open little jumpers or layups, those add up quick. And we'll go ahead and do the stats. Adai Llewellyn has 6, McGuire 6, Brown 1, Hayden 3, Kinley 2, Nussbaum 1 for Pioneer. And for Covenant Christian, Baltimore 12, Wallstra 10, and Lynn's 9, and that's it.
And we talked about Covenant Christian is not subbed yet, and Pioneer, I wouldn't say they look tired, but they are getting ran up and down on the court.
Yes.
I mean, they're doing a good job. They just throw over the top of the zone, the press by Pioneer, and we've had a couple turnovers, started out a couple turnovers, but they are a good team lengthwise, and shots that Pioneer would probably take on other teams. Their length is getting out there on that three-point shot, and it's kind of causing Pioneer to try to do something that they're not accustomed to do, and that's drive the lane, and then they get in there, and the height inside is causing trouble for Pioneer. Then you've got to find somebody to kick it out to, and by that time you're double teamed and the ball's stolen away.
Well, just like Laura, our camera woman, said during break, Pioneer hasn't seen people that are tall and fast too much this year, and that's definitely being a hindrance to the Panthers.
Yeah, anybody that has this kind of length and size, and it's not like they're huge, like bulky and muscular or anything, but they've got length.
Yes.
And they're quick. They're pretty quick.
Yeah, for being bigger, taller guys, they've got good speed to them.
Mm-hmm.
They can read the passing lanes very well. You have to be on with your passes. And Pioneer we talked a little bit, they look a little flat. compared to what we've seen the past couple of games, and you can kind of see it with their shots. Their shots are short, a little flat. They had a rough game yesterday, played hard and high intensity, and
Yeah.
I think it might be showing a little bit. We'll see how they come out in the second half.
Yeah, hopefully they can come out here in the second half and get things rolling.
Yeah, somebody needs to hit a couple, get people fired up, because even the crowd is kind of lackluster tonight.
See, last we heard, Wabash leads Manchester 33-26 at halftime. Wabash, folks, if you haven't seen the Wabash Apaches play, man, they're a fun team to watch.
They are fun.
They go up and down. They don't waste time. The game I watched them play online, they played Blackford Bruins, who has Luke Brown, one of the top scorers in the state of Indiana as a sophomore. Kid IU's looking at him. All kinds of schools are looking at him. And they just ran him out of the gym.
Yes.
I mean, it was crazy. They didn't know what hit them. They turn around, the ball's laid in or 3 points put in. They didn't know what was going on. Got beat by 20-some points. So we're getting ready to start the third quarter here. Pioneer will have the ball, and they've got a little different lineup in. Looks like you got Gage Kripe, Damon McGuire, Mason Hayden, Ezra Llewellyn, and Logan Nussbaum. So this is a little bit different.
Yes.
Nussbaum tries to go back door. McGuire beats his man off. He'll take a little jumper in the lane. Got it. Nice job, Damon McGuire. He's got that ability. And Pioneer dropped back in that 2-3 zone, and they're not pressing.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
I think it is.
Part.
And you can try to trap here, and there's a lob over the top, and another layup. Another layup.
But you can't allow stuff like
Walster
that.
with that
and
one.
Baltimore are going to beat you up every time.
McGuire kicks it over to Hayden. Hayden eyes a triple.
Got it!
Nice job,
Yes.
Mason Hayden. He's got 6 on the night.
And we actually talked about that on the way over here, that we'd like to see Hayden pull up those shots if they're not going to guard him out there.
Lynn's Baker. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Ezra Llewellyn. McGuire flying. Kripe pitches over to Mason Hayden. Hayden backdoor to Nussbaum. Great pass by Mason Hayden. Good vision by Hayden, knowing somebody's going to be cutting there. Harriman back over the top to Baker. Inside the lens. Nussbaum gets his long arms in there. Nussbaum goes up for a shot off the mark. And somehow Baker comes up with it. Nussbaum, I think he took off from too far away. That ball stolen away by Kripe. That was off of Lynn's chest.
Yes.
Kripe up and off the glass, no good. Tipped around, it's gonna go Covenant Christian's way.
Oh, wow.
It went off of Ezra, it looked like.
Did it?
Yep. Harriman, watch his body language, folks. Watch number 24's body language. He's not very happy. I noticed that last night. West Central is giving him some trouble. McGuire! Yes! And then the foul on Harriman. You can see it. He's not happy. Yep. I'm telling you. I talked about this last night a little bit with you, Ashley. I noticed that his body language, when things aren't going his way, he gets a little frustrated.
Yes, he does.
He's a good player, but McGuire thought about it. He's going to drive in. A little pull up in the lane, couldn't get it to go, and Lenz pulls it down. Back to Lenz. Jacob Brown going to check in. All the way across court to Baker. And they're just moving the ball. Lenz for 3. Got it. Well, when you got 6'4" shooting over 5'7".
Yeah, exactly.
Kripe He dribbles in, can't find anything. Back to Nussbaum. Nussbaum spinning to the left, kicks it over to Hayden. Hayden trying to find something. He'll bring it back out, set things up. Good idea by Mason Hayden. McGuire trying to turn the corner. He kicks over to Kripe. Kripe spinning, gets it knocked away from behind. Then Kripe takes it right back.
Beautiful.
McGuire, he goes up, left, no good, tipped away, rebounded by Baker. Baltimore, lob over the top. And Baltimore will score. We're going to have a timeout by Pioneer. A full timeout, 4:23 left, 38-26. We'll be back after this on RTC TV4.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible.
Back here after the timeout, Coach Austin Cowley trying to settle the troops. 38-26, 4:23 left here in the third. He's went with Callahan Kinley now and Jacob Brown. And Hayden Krintz in there as well. So he's kind of went with a little bit different mix up here.
Yeah.
McGuire in there. He tries to dribble in, kicks it over to Brown. Brown to Kinley. Kinley looking to go left. Goes up strong, rolls it in somehow. Nice job, Callahan Kinley. Pioneer within 10 now. Nussbaum, he's showing those long arms are beneficial right now. Couple defensive nice plays. Harima, he'll set up, fire the three on the way, got it. Finally hits one. McGuire to Kinley. Kinley trying to go left again, up and in! Nice. Callahan Kinley finding that left side his second time in a row. Baltimore. They're going to call it, boy, wow, that's a quick jump ball.
That was.
Callahan Kinley. Lenz will shoot the three. That's off the mark. Kinley with the rebound. To McGuire. Bounce pass to Krintz. Back to McGuire to Kinley. Kinley for three on the way. Got it! Callahan Kinley heating up here in the third.
We needed that.
Yes, he needed that.
Yes.
To see one go down from outside. He's done a good job. Oh, Harima decides, I got it. I got it. Yep. Kinley's open again if he wants to put it up. Nope, he's going to slow it down. Back to Krintz. Krintz dribbles in.
Kinley up.
Kinley will shoot that one, rattles around, no good. Harima with the rebound. Boy, McGuire could have went right behind him and taken it, I think.
I think so.
Lenz to Baker. Harima open for three, on the way, off the mark. And Nussbaum with the rebound. Good job by Nussbaum and Kinley working. Back to McGuire, over to Krintz. Top to Nussbaum. Nussbaum for three on the way. Oh, it's off the mark. Just a little bit short.
Yeah.
It was on target, just short. 11-point lead for Covenant Christian. Harriman will just dribble out there and take a break, it looks like. You get constant pressure on him. Over the top. Lenz. Back to Harriman. He'll shoot it again. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Kinley. A little bit more pressure on. Back to Kinley. Kinley thought about it. He'll dribble in. Lobs it over to Brown. Brown goes up, gets fouled, get it in there. Attaboy, strong move by Jacob Brown, the junior for the Panthers. They'll cut it to 9 with that shot, looking to cut it to 8. Here comes Mason Hayden and Gage Kripe for Nussbaum and McGuire. And finally, a substitution for Covenant Christian. That's number 22. That is Vandermolen. Brown hits it. There's Baltimore over there just standing alone behind that zone.
Yep.
They get Kripe in there with some fresh legs. Baker back to Harriman. Baltimore kicks over to Baker. Baker for 3 on the way, off the mark. They're going to call foul, I believe, on Kinley. And they're saying he was shooting.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know how he was shooting, but that's what they say. Argus Dragons, 47-37 over Triton to win that sectional title up at Triton High School. Lenz shoot that one short. Brown and Kinley doing a good job of blocking out there. Back to Kinley. Kinley drives the hole up and in. Callahan Kinley. .27 seconds here before. Nice job. Mason Hayden has it. He'll hand off to Krentz and slow things down and look for the last shot. Kripe going to his left. Stops his dribble, kicks it over to Kinley. Kinley with 6. Dribble on Lenz, trying to get by him. Spins it back out to Mason Hayden. He'll shoot the 3 on the way, off the front of the rim, no good. So going into the fourth quarter, 45-38, Covenant Christian up on Pioneer. We're going to take a break and be back. Get the fourth quarter underway here at RTCTV 4.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here to start this fourth quarter. Pioneer started to eat a little bit into the lead. Brown with it. He spins to the left. Spin move! Jump hook, good! Jake Brown left a man on the floor with that move. Hey, we're within 5 now, Pioneer. Lob over the top. Tipped away by Mason Hayden. You've always got to be careful of who's behind that zone, though.
They do a nice job cutting on the baseline.
Yeah.
They've got to be aware of that.
Another layup there by Wallstra. Brown did what he had to do. Mason Hayden back to Nussbaum. Swings it over to Kinley. And right now, Kinley thinks he's got the mismatch. He goes up and in!
Nice.
Callahan Kinley working on Lenz right now. Lenz will shoot the 3 on the way, short. Gotta call that. There you go. Good block out, Jake Brown. So Jake Brown, that was a good block out.
It was.
For a while, I didn't know if it was going to get called or not even. McGuire back to Brown. Brown up, in!
Nice.
Jake Brown can take that man off the dribble if he wants to, and he's found it out. Kinley can take his man off the dribble if he wants to. Mason Hayden, yes! Logan Nussbaum with it. Nussbaum wanted to pull up. Kick out to Kinley. Kinley thought about it. He'll go up, in, good! And the foul! Callahan Kinley playing possess. Second, the third, and into the fourth quarter. Being the man out there. Knows it's his senior year. Kinley, eyes, flies, drops it in. We are tied up. Timeout, Covenant Christian. We'll be back on RTC TV 4.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
Community State Bank has maintained a tradition of service since opening our doors in May of 1930. For the past 88 years, we have been committed to building personal relationships in all of the communities we serve. Offering both personal and business accounts, Community State Bank is your local friend and neighbor. Stop by any of our local offices to set up your accounts today. Online at csbnetbank.com.
Well, you can hear the crowd, folks. It's getting a little crazy, and now we can't see anything. Baker with it. Nussbaum. Harriman with it. Nussbaum on him. Baseline. Oh, nice job there by Baltimore, just going over the top. He doesn't get up very high, but he's got a nice little reach. Kinley. Oh! Callahan Kinley wanted to pull the trigger, and then decided better of it. Mason Hayden cut inside. Covenant Christian take the lead back 49-47 with Baltimore scoring there. Harriman on the way, you can tell that's short. Yep, good job, great block out, Mason Hayden. Mason Hayden.
I can't say enough good things about Mason Hayden. I don't know if you noticed down here when they were inbounding, he kind of pulled them all together. That's great senior leadership telling him to calm down.
Well, now he's out for his cousin Ezra. Yeah. Give him a break. Yeah, he deserves it.
He does.
He's worked. So McGuire swings it over. Nussbaum for three. Oh, man. Ezra Llewellyn tipped it, and it's going to stay Pioneer. Yep, it went off of Linz. Good job by Ezra Llewellyn. Vandermolen in the lineup for Covenant Christian. And that is your only sub they've used all night. And that was just here in the third quarter. They're going to swing it back inside to Brown. Thought about it, kicks it over to Kinley. Kinley, traveled. Yep. Sure did.
Yep,
he has
the right call.
Yeah, he has a tendency to do that.
Yes.
So Ezra Llewellyn on the top of that 2-3 zone. Inside to Linz. Linz looked like he might have traveled, but he was able to get it up over Brown and score. McGuire flying up court. Back to Kinley. Swings it over to McGuire. To Brown. Brown back to McGuire. He gets inside. Back to Kinley. Swings it over to Nussbaum on the way for three. Got it! Logan Nussbaum! Look out!
That's his first three of the night, first chance he's gotten. They've done a good job of covering him up.
Llewellyn guarding Harima. Boy, Baltimore is a very smart basketball player. I mean, he makes a living, against this game anyways. And that's 4 on Callahan Kinley?
Yes. He's kind of holding that elbow, too.
Mason Hayden will be in for him. Baltimore hits that free throw. And here comes Hayden.
Oh, actually for Llewellyn.
Yep. So offense for defense, kind of.
Yes.
So now Covenant Christian has went up by 4. McGuire up, kicks it over to Nussbaum. Nussbaum thought about it, couldn't find it. Kinley will shoot a 3. Yeah! Callahan Kinley! Now Pioneers has got to find that baseline and figure out who's got what. Because there's Baltimore over there again. There's a lob to Linz. Gets it back to Baker. Harima thought about it. McGuire right in his side. To Linz again. Linz will bring it back out. Over the top, Baker. Back to Linz. Baker to Linz. And Vandermolen finds a baseline. That shot should never have even been thought of. I mean, really, Pioneers should have been right there. Over the top, Nussbaum for 3. Oh, just off Logan Brown. Oh man, Jacob Brown. I thought was going to they were going to call a foul there, but no call. Harima going to drive right to the lane. Up, no good. Kinley rebounds. Kinley swings it back to Nussbaum. McGuire. Kinley for 3. Got it. He's going to go to the line for 3 of them. That's a huge play. I think, was that on Linz?
I think it was.
Yeah. So Ben Linz with the 3rd foul. Kinley misses the first. Walster looking to check in. Kinley gets a second though. Cade Walster coming in for Vandermolen. Vandermolen, a senior. Lets that one go off the mark. Oh, Brown almost had the rebound but couldn't handle. So left a couple points there on the free throw line to Kinley. Baker. Travel. Okay. Pioneer going to call a timeout. We're going to take one here on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
The Jim Kitchell Agency would like to wish the Pioneer Panthers best of luck in tonight's contest. Count on Kitchell for all of your farm, home, auto, commercial, or life insurance needs. Available by phone or online at kitchellagency.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Show your Panther pride this year by supporting the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Your contribution to the Boosters helps fund athletic awards, letter jackets, uniforms, equipment, and more. We are the small but mighty Pioneer Panthers. Keep Panther pride alive for years to come. Support the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Send your contribution to Pioneer High School, attention Athletic Boosters, or call Christy Rance for more information. Go Panthers!
Here we go out of the timeout, 2:40 left. Pioneer with the ball, down by 2. Kinley swings it over to Hayden, looking for that mismatch. Nussbaum, shot fake, flips it up, got it with the left. Nice job, Logan Nussbaum, to tie it up. Oh, good cut by Lenz. Good offense. Mason Hayden stops his dribble and he's stuck there in the post.
Oh, over and
Boy, Kinley, I thought he saved it actually. I thought he jumped there on the other side and was able to save it.
Yeah.
The Pioneer with a crucial turnover there.
Yes.
Mason Hayden just kind of stopped his dribble. The way, shot on the way, good by Harima. Harima with the steal. Lobs over the top to Lenz. Back to Harima. He'll shoot it off the mark. Rebounded by Brown. Brown off to the races. He'll slow things up. And timeout Pioneer, and it's a good call by Coach Cowley. So we'll take one and be back after this on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Minute 21 left, Pioneer down by 4 here at West Central for the Sectional 50 Championship. Now they got Krentz, Gage Kripe, Kinley, Logan, or Brown. Oh yeah! Nussbaum starting to fill it. This is a perfect time to start hitting shots too. There's that, boy, with that 2-3 zone, they open up that center. They do a good job of finding them. Kripe reaches in with the foul, but that's only their third team foul, all right?
Yes.
Yeah. McGuire coming in for Kripe. Baker. They got Baltimore up top. Baker down inside the lens. Pioneer down by 1. And it looks like they're just going to try to play keep away for a while. Krentz reaching in, almost still. Kinley, good job of recovering there on Wallstra. Lenz. Brown with the foul, and that's okay. 33 seconds. You need to get some fouls.
Yeah, anybody but Kinley needs to foul.
Yep, and Brown's only got 1, so hack away, big guy.
Yeah, exactly.
The Pioneer's going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll hang out right here. I think they're going to call one. Yep. You got Llewellyn boys checking in for some defensive pressure, and they're probably going to go in there and look to foul.
Yeah, exactly.
Try to get to steal, and if you can't do it, you got to foul.
Yep. With Adai only having 2 and Ezra only 1, really there's no real foul trouble outside of Kinley, and you definitely don't want him picking up his 5th at this point.
Miles Von Tobel over there getting the guys routed up. Derek Wireman as always, though. Boy, they're going to be fun to watch in fall.
In the fall for football.
Yes. Can't wait. So this one's going down to the wire. And they get a timeout just in time.
Yes.
Wow.
Great defensive effort on the Panthers' part.
I thought it was a 30-second, but they're going to change it. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll just go ahead and hang out here. Boy, it's been a nail-biter, honestly, the second half. Pioneer, Callahan Kinley caught fire and found out he could go to the hole that third quarter and put Pioneer right back where they needed to be. And then Logan Nussbaum started hitting a couple threes here in the fourth late, and he's got confidence now.
Yes.
Jacob Brown has made a few nice plays in the post, found his way to the hole.
You've got the Llewellyns in now with fresh legs, which is definitely going to help on the defensive end. And McGuire, who just has a motor that doesn't stop running.
He could run all day, I think. So they've got Brown, the tallest Panther out there, guarding the inbounds of Lenz. Oh, they're going to call it on Nussbaum, but a great job. Great job by Logan Nussbaum, because if you get to steal, it's great. If you don't, it's still a foul with only just a second out off. Harriman with it, and Adai Llewellyn will foul him. Coach Callie saying, get back there where you need to be.
Yep.
So now Pioneer, if they foul, they are in, it will put Covenant Christian in the bonus.
Yes.
For 1-1. So if you're Pioneer, you keep working. Oh, that was nearly a travel, and Adai Llewellyn with the foul on Harriman. So they're going to take their chance and put him at the line. And Adai's got 3. Let's see who's coming in for Adai, because somebody is. Just can't tell who it is.
It's actually 4 on Adai.
So Kinley
and Krentz.
Yep. So defense for offensive change. You got Harriman at the line for 1-1. You've got to block out. You've got to block out.
You get that senior leadership with Kinley and Krentz back in the ball game too.
Harriman, it's on the way, and he nails it. So he'll look for a second one. On the way, that looks good too, and it is. Kinley gets it. He hustles up court to McGuire. McGuire looking to drive in, kicks it over to Krentz. Krentz stops, kicks over to Nussbaum. Nussbaum back to Kinley. Kinley driving in, up, gets fouled, gets it in there! Gets it in there! Callahan Kinley has worked so hard the third and fourth quarter. 15.9 left. Here comes Ezra Nadai. Boy, if you're Callahan, you've got to hit the free throw.
Yes.
You've got to hit the free throw. Nussbaum, Gavin James also in. Boy, if you're a Pioneer, if you somehow can swipe a rebound here.
Yeah, exactly.
Kinley lets it go. Yes. Ice water. We got a substitution here.
And a die coming in.
A die for Kinley. So we're tied up, 15.9 left. And you got to watch anybody going back door. That's been what they've done all night.
Prince is on Baltimore. He's got to know where he's at.
Yeah.
He's gotten easy money down there.
It's definitely a
all
mismatch.
game. Yes.
And Covenant Christian will call timeout. We'll take a real quick one here on RTC TV4.
Show your Panther pride this year by supporting the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Your contribution to the Boosters helps fund athletic awards, letter jackets, uniforms, equipment, and more. We are the small but mighty Pioneer Panthers. Keep Panther pride alive for years to come. Support the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Send your contribution to Pioneer High School, attention Athletic Boosters, or call Christy Rance for more information. Go Panthers!
So back here, 9 seconds left, 9.1 exactly. Tied up 62 all. Pioneer, Covenant Christian. This is for the sectional title here at West Central. To see who advances into the regional. And that'll be played at Triton, I believe, next Saturday. So Lenz will inbounds. Adai Llewellyn on him. They lob over the top. Lenz with it. Trying to work on Adai Llewellyn. He'll shoot. Lenz on the way. No good. And Baltimore. I wish we could go back and see how much of a shove off that was. That was close. So the Panthers lose by 2 tonight in sectional championship. Boy, they played tough though. Boy, did they play tough. So Covenant Christian, your sectional championship, 50 winners. Boy, Pioneer gave them all they wanted and more, I think.
You know, that's a tough loss for the Panthers. They battled back after having a rough first half.
Coach John Harriman receiving the sectional championship trophy there. Boy, we look down the roster of these guys as well, man. There's not but a couple seniors.
Yeah.
So they've got a lot of talent coming back.
You know, and hats off to Covenant Christian. The fact that they played a very fast-paced, high-intensity game with 6 people.
Yeah.
You know, those kids, you know, clearly they've got outstanding conditioning. You know, that it's pretty impressive, actually, that the pace of this game that they were able to keep that up.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I was kind of blocked by the fans when that last shot went up. it wasn't even close. Looking, but Baltimore, who's been in the right place, the right time all night, baseline. I mean, Gavin James couldn't get him blocked. Couldn't get him blocked out.
Yeah.
Gavin's 5'8", and Baltimore's probably 6'2" out there.
Exactly.
And he just was able to go right over the top and put it back in.
Baltimore had a heck of a game.
Oh, he did. He did. Nothing to be ashamed of if you're Pioneer, though. Boy, they played hard. They played hard. There's all the camo out there for Covenant Christian, the student section. They were loud and boisterous all game long, going back and forth with Pioneer's small student section. Well, that was a heck of a ball game,
It was.
A heck of a ball game. So I believe Covenant Christian should move on, and they would play at Triton next Saturday. We already know that at least Argus is in that championship game, or in the regionals. Tough one if you're a Panther, though.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, they worked hard. Nussbaum started catching fire.
Yeah.
And Kinley, give Kinley, boy.
21 points in the second half for Kinley.
He found it.
That again, this senior class as a whole, they're very special kids.
And they're in the locker room. They didn't wait around to watch much of this. They went to the locker room. This one hurts.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and take a break and come back, and maybe, hopefully, Coach Cowley might find us up here in the rafters. So we'll take a break and come back and finish up this one here at West Central High School, where Pioneer went down in defeat 62-64 to the Covenant Christian Knights.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously.
So back here at West Central, where Pioneer loses 64-62 at the buzzer on a missed shot by Ben Lenz for a three, and then great defense, honestly, by Llewellyn, though.
Yes.
Man, he had him wrapped up, and the shot wasn't even near the rim, and somehow Baltimore was able to grab it over the top of Gavin James and put it back in right at the horn.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Baltimore had a heck of a game, just in general, around the rim.
So we're just told by Laura Morick, our camera person, that they would be facing the Argus Dragons on next Saturday. So the winner of Triton, the winner of West Central will be playing against each other. So it will be against the Argus Dragons, two very quality teams for sure.
Yes.
One thing about Argus, I mean, Pioneer played them, and Pioneer, it was early in the season though. And Argus, I think, won by maybe 13. Pioneer didn't have, they weren't winning ball games at that time too much, but they've improved. The Argus team has improved. They've got a good 6'7" kid in Kindig. They've got Manikowski, a nice point guard for them, and then Wildfong, another nice player for them too. So the Argus Dragons, and well, we've got at least one RTC TV4 team in the regionals, and that's the Argus Dragons. We cover them all season long as well. But tonight, Pioneer goes down to defeat 64-62.
I can go ahead and get the stats knocked.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's do that.
Here.
I don't know if we can find Coach Callie.
For Pioneer, Adai Llewellyn 6, McGuire 8, Brown 8, Hayden 6, Kinley with 23, and Nussbaum with 8. And for Covenant Christian, 19 for Baltima, 14 for Wallstra, 8 for Harima, and 2 for Vandermolen, and 17 for Linz.
So Linz and Baltima doing the damage. Harima, man, well under his scoring average. Linz actually too. I mean, they average almost 23 a game each.
They did an outstanding job on containing Harima.
They did.
Unfortunately, Baltima picked up the slack for him and just kind of ate him up underneath.
There's Coach Callie. There we go. Coach Callie here. Boy, that was a crazy game.
Heck of a ball game.
Oh,
for
heck
the
of a
Panthers.
ball game. Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of. They played their butts off tonight.
Yeah. You know, one of the best teams in the state.
Yeah.
You know, it was nice to prove to ourselves that we are who we thought we were.
Yeah.
We knew we could play with these teams. We knew who we were, and you know, I think we got to give a lot of credit to Callahan Kinley in the second half, playing like a man. Of course, Mason Hayden doing all the smart things that he does. Damon McGuire leading the way. Nussbaum getting some big ones to drop. You know, Jake Brown kind of maybe ran out of gas down there in the post. He was scoring before that.
Yeah.
I mean, what more could you ask for, man? We had a chance down at the end. Just first half, couldn't get some shots to fall, lit on it.
Yeah.
You know, we knew we were turning it over a little bit. Didn't think that it was the problem. We thought we were getting good shots, and we just got to keep shooting them. And we knew in the second half they'd fall, and they did. And, you know, Callahan Kinley, you know, the game plan was to pass when he got to the basket, but he was not, and just scoring it every time and just playing like a man. And
yeah, definitely.
Way to go out, you know, way to go out on that note. I know his older brothers will be proud of him. But hey, those 6 seniors gave us everything they had.
Yes, they did.
You know, but they're part of 4 winning seasons.
Yeah.
That's our 5th winning season in a row. We believe that to be a school record, so we feel good where we're at as a program. We just took a private school, number 10 in the state, to the bottom wire.
Yeah.
And, you know, is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun game to watch. I mean, especially there going into the fourth quarter, you know, Kinley just, like you said, being a man. I mean, he was a man. He figured out he could take his man to a hole in a 6'4" Linz. You know, one of the better players probably in 1A.
Right.
And he just took him to the hole and just muscled him up.
Yeah,
and
you know, I thought they looked pretty tired.
They did.
They didn't have much gas here in the Saturday night game, but they were able to slow the tempo down.
Yes.
That you know, kept it from getting up and down. But you know, we'll think about that first half a little bit. But other than that, you know, we're proud of our effort here in execution.
Yeah, it was a fun night here at West Central for Pioneer. Just came up just short, 2 points short. You know, for the sectional
Great crowd from Pioneer tonight.
Great crowd.
A lot of family out, a lot of other schools supporting us. So
noticed that too. So hey, Austin, we'll let you get out of here.
Appreciate it, guys. It's been a fun year.
Oh,
it's been a lot of fun coaching.
Awesome.
Enjoyed listening to you guys all year. You guys do a good job.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing it. Hopefully do it again next season.
Oh, definitely.
Sounds good. Drive safe, guys.
Hey, you too. Coach Austin Callie of the Pioneer Panthers, their season ends on a loss to the Covenant Christian Knights, and like he said, that you know, it's one of the top 10 teams in 1A private school, and they took them right to the wire. Boy, did they take them. We're up there late in the fourth quarter, in fact, and just a couple mishaps. They ended up tying it up 62 all, and a big win grab by that young man there. And you can hear it. That's their hero right there. That's a hero.
By far player of the game.
Yeah,
I mean, them. He just did an outstanding job.
Yeah, I didn't even catch his first name. I'm just calling him Baltimore.
Yeah.
But he played his heart out tonight.
And the thing with Covenant Christian is they only had 2 seniors, I believe. Vandermolen was the only one that played, maybe, or possibly Baker.
Baker,
as well.
yeah, Baker started, and Vandermolen came in there in the second half.
So between the two seniors, they had 2 points.
Yeah,
so, this is going to be a team to be reckoned with.
Big time.
Next year as well. But Pioneer hung with them, and Pioneer still has the well is not dry for Panther basketball.
No, you're coming back with Logan Nussbaum. He'll be a senior next year. Gage Kripe, Jacob Brown. So you've got 3 guys that were right around Nussbaum led him in scoring this year. But
and then the Llewellyns as well.
Yeah, Ezra Nadai will be back, so you're going to have a nice nucleus coming back. Like we said, Kleppinger.
Yes.
He's going to see a big-time role, I think, next year. He's going to be bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
And he's got a nice touch already outside.
Yes.
And then you've got some of those JV guys that are coming up that'll get some time, too. So, hey, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here at West Central High School, where Pioneer goes down to defeat in the sectional championship 64-62 to the Covenant Christian Knights. Congratulations to the Knights, and good luck as they travel to Triton next week to play the Argus Dragons. So for Laura Morical on camera, Ashley Moore on commentary, Steve Stricker back at the studio all season long, along with Scott Sager. I'm John Hines. Make sure you keep checking on RTC TV4 on the website and everything, see what else we're going to have this spring and summer. And then, of course, we'll have football next fall for sure. So thanks for watching, and have a great night, everybody.